In the summer of 2024, we hope to offer students and families in the East Penn School District a new and exciting program and level of support that we have never offered before. We hope to combine our East Penn Therapy Dog program with the East Penn Food Coalition and our community libraries to allow us to create a summer reading program, also providing lunches for students who qualify given their socioeconomic status, and also offer students social and emotional support if desired throughout the summer. This collaborative partnership all began with the initial Spotlight assignment, in which I learned more about the East Penn Food Coalition. This group provides lunches for students during the summer months, and I thought about ways that we can bring more qualified students to the schools to get them involved and bring more attention to this program. This led to interviews with two different stakeholders. The first interview was with Deneen Lashinsky, who is the owner of an early intervention service, but also one of our instructional specialists in our school district. She offered a lot of expertise when it comes to the value of such a program for our young readers. I also interviewed one of our elementary school counselors who talked more about the SEL benefits and shared other similar programs already in existence that we can learn from.
So many of our families work and they leave their children home during the summer. This would provide an opportunity for our students to walk to a local library and have the chance to read aloud to our East Penn Therapy Dogs. So children, even reluctant readers, often find reading to dogs more enjoyable than reading aloud to adults or peers. The non-critical nature of dogs allows individuals to practice their reading skills without the fear of judgment, and it also boosts their confidence and motivation to read more frequently.
Based on their important contributions, we now had a scope for this work, and it was time to identify objectives and stakeholders. We have three main objectives for the program, which include providing students with resources to support improvement in literacy, getting more economically disadvantaged students to participate in the feeding program, and to give our therapy dogs more work during the summer months. Stakeholders must include members of our school administration, especially those who are involved with elementary schools and our literacy programs, elementary school principals, representation from our local libraries, parents, members of the East Penn Food Coalition, and also those who were involved with the therapy dog program, especially the caretakers. In terms of workflow moving forward, we want to take advantage of this summer to observe other similar programs and to look at what our local libraries are already doing. We also want to observe the existing hunger program. Then we'll have a kickoff meeting with all stakeholders invited and talk about our summer observations of existing programs and what came of the interviews and ideas that we have to date. And then we'll have individual meetings afterwards so they can really learn from each stakeholder to get their contributions and hear from all of our constituents. We'll then bring the group back, learn more about the individual interviews and refine our scope and expected outcomes, and create a presentation that we can eventually share publicly with our school board with the hopes of the launch in 2024. Our expected outcomes include establishing a schedule at both community libraries with all three dogs, and that this program is advertised wisely throughout the school community. We hope that students and families participate in this program, especially those who qualify for the feeding program. We certainly hope to see improvement in literacy over the summer, which can be measured in growth comparing spring to fall benchmarks, the number of books read, and just overall engagement at the library. There's also observations about their reading abilities and their attitude towards reading that we might get from family members. The data and the feedback is really important for us, and we should be able to collect qualitative and quantitative data to inform us of the potential successes for this collaborative partnership so that we can continue to make this program stronger for years to come.